Good evening, guys. How are you all? Joy here. Hope everybody is doing really, really great. I am going to look at one of the most iconic scents of all time. So, this is a legend. If you know what legend means in the fragrance community, we usually refer to the ones that really made it huge, like in the over the time, over the period since it got launched years back. So, this fragrance is iconic to many people, and then they know this because of the selling point. It also has the popularity number of bottles sold, of course, and as well as one of the most unique scents that many companies these days they try to copy still. All right, so I'm talking about Dior's Fahrenheit, Christian Dior Fahrenheit, the EDT. So I'm gonna be talking about this. As you can see, the theme is red and leather jacket, which I really believe represent the scent. This is such a leather jacket and that sort of like a red fragrance, even though it's more towards the greenish later, but I'll come to it. All right, so let's start. Okay, this fragrance was launched back in the days 1988, so it's 80s baby. So when it got launched, you know that time was the powerhouse time. Like many people, like then if they're born in 80s, they would remember. Like I was born in 81, so basically I have seen this when this got released. When I was a kid, I used to see this in the collection of many people, like my uncles. My dad never used it, but then yeah, my uncle, he used to use this. So back then the bottles were different, but then it got reformulated over the time. So never mind, I got the current formulation. My bottle is actually 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I'll be reviewing that. So let me go a little bit of the history as well. Okay. So basically, the Fahrenheit, it came out, as I was saying, it came out in a time when people are doing in one trend. Like at the time, people are doing, I think, powerhouses. At the same time, it was more like a fresh fragrance, CK1 at the time. CK1, the very iconic as well. So that time, fresh, bit citrusy, the summer fragrances. So everybody is Simiake, and then all these fragrances, at the time was the same direction. So the Fahrenheit, this fragrance, it came out as a totally new statement. It was like a bold move, and then I believe it there was nothing like it at the time. It became a success overnight, and then it sold one of the highest number of bottles all over the world, Europe, States, you know, and then later on it came to this part of the world, Asia. It sold great. So many people from that generation who were 70s or 80s, they will remember this scent. So let's see the presentation, okay, very quickly. So as I told you, it's 2015 that I own. So let me show you the box first. So this is a very eye-catching. It's like if you look at it, it reminds you of those times when Terminator 2 got released, or Knight Rider. When I look at this box, I get that feel of Knight Rider. That TV serial. I mean, the movie that came out later, David Hasselhoff, yeah. So his car had that, Knight Rider car had that, the LED light boom boom, it moves from, it's iconic. I get the same feel from this box, all right, even though it's a newer formulation. So it says Fahrenheit here, and then it has the EDT concentration, and then Dior, used to say Christian Dior, if I'm not mistaken, and then it says Dior now on all the Dior fragrances, right? It says 100 ml bottle, and it also has the, I think it doesn't have the logo up top like many of the new boxes right now, and it has some information at the bottom if you're looking for your code, batch code and stuff like that. All right, yeah. And then I think this bottle, yep, it has some of your ingredients and stuff, and it's written, it's a little bit in Arabic, and some of the information, I don't know what that Arabic information is. All right, and it says here at the back outside of this, it says made in France. All right, yeah. So it has also the website. So basically, yeah, very nice box. It looks really like flames, if you know flames, the LED flames or so. Yeah, very robust box, love it. All right, so let's show you the bottle that I own. Yeah, I hope you can see me through the bottle. Scary. Okay, so Fahrenheit as usual, just like the box, and Dior, same. All right, the cap here on the top is plastic. You take it out, clicks in properly. Yeah, it's kind of secure, you can pick it up with the cap. All right, and it's a cylindrical bottle. It comes out very nicely. It, very iconic bottle design as well. Like many other fragrance. You can distinguish this in the, like, even if you put it in 100 other bottles, you can distinguish this like from the whole bunch. So at the bottom you get your sticker. It says the, yeah, 3.4, and it has the, my batch is 5T01, right? And then that's pretty much it. And the color combination, many of you know. That ones who don't know, basically, though, for those are the people I actually do my reviews, so they have some information, some ideas, because there are tons of reviews of this fragrance on the net. You want to see, if you want to get more information, please check them out. Robes 08, he has very good review. And Steven, like, I think few other reviewers did a very good job on this. If you want a detailed review, look into their reviews as well. So basically, yeah, let's go back to the bottle presentation. Starts like a sunset theme, all right? Like, I get sunset theme from this. Dark red, slowly, gradually goes down to be yellowish, gasoline sort of fire, yeah, yeah, that sort of a theme. Very nice. I love the bottle presentation. You know, sometimes I used to think, how can this be a 100 ml bottle? Doesn't look like a 100 ml bottle. Like, not much juice can be in there, but actually, yeah, it is a 100 ml bottle. So basically, yeah. So I'll come to the nose breakdown in a while. Let me tell you, the fragrance actually is classified as aromatic, woody, spicy. And then I think this fragrance, yes, it has that spicy feel to it, but at the same time, it's very popular for its petroleum note. So they never mention officially it's a petroleum, because I'm pretty sure there's no petrol or gasoline in this. But yes, if that could be a, like a note, yeah. Up top, yes, it's a gasoline like a aromatic, spicy, woody, floral, and gasoline all together. So that's sort of a genre. Then it has the uh, leather on the dry down as well. So basically, the notes on this fragrance is just like, whoo, it's a rich scent, all right. And then you get all most of the notes actually. I'll come to it a little bit later, right? So let's see the bottle sizes for this fragrance, since I'm doing a review. So let me mention. So there is a smaller bottle of this fragrance. It comes, you see the Dior counters. I think you'll get 50 ml, you get 100 ml, which is this, and you also get this huge 200 ml bottles. Those are, I think, the biggest bottles in the class. The price you pay, I think, it's always on the higher side. Dior Fahrenheit. Dior actually usually never ever, they never give you any discounts on any of the fragrances. So basically, be assured you have to pay the buck to get this fragrance, right? And then the price is around like $100, as I mentioned, 100 USD to get 100 ml. So basically, yeah, one per ml you pay $1, quite high for a designer, all right? But then, yeah, worth it. It's not worth so much. I mean, like, it's not costing so much, but it's worth that much, all right? The notes on this, all right, very interesting. A lot of notes. I couldn't remember all the notes, like top to bottom, so I wrote them down. So let me read from my notes, all right? So basically, on the top, it says it's lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange, and lemon. Basically, those are the main on the top, all right? In the middle, you get a little bit of nutmeg, and then violet leaf, a lot of violet leaf. This is based on that I smell fragrances which has violet leaves in it. This one gives me the most prominent violet leaf, you know. So also has like sandalwood, and then honeysuckle. Then it comes to that flowery sort of floral sort of phase. Also got that carnation, lily of the valley, and jasmine. Beautiful, beautiful floral notes in this. So I'll talk to you a little bit about this a bit later. All right, and then the base, you get that prominent leather note. All right, so basically leather, and mixes up with cedar, patchouli, vetiver, tonka bean, and musk. So that's basically all from the notes. And let me talk about it now. The top notes, what you really get, like what I get from this fragrance. All right, so up top, as I told you about this, for people who have no idea of this fragrance, what it smells like, who never smelled this in their life, you're gonna get the petroleum, that gasoline sort of a scent, like when you come to the petrol station and you're like filling up, or let's say you are putting gas in your car, or you're like cutting grass. So back the smoke that comes out from that machine, the smoke, yeah, top you get that. I think that's the violet leaf that gives you that feel. All right, lots of it as well. And then you get the lavender. It's actually on the top. You don't get the lavender. I mean, it's noted there. Maybe a bit later it will come, right? So up top you get a little bit of a mix of those mandarin, that lemon, and then the orangey sort of a. There is a mix of those three, this, like citrusy fruits, right? So it's there, mixes up with the gasoline. Up top you're gonna get that. I believe the earlier formulation, like the when it came out first, it used to be super potent, super strong, and then it used to last. The top note used to last like easily 2 hours, easily 2 to 3 hours. So that wouldn't fade away very very fast. So that's what this is known for. So now the recent formulation we get, it's still there. It's pretty much there. When I sniffed it for the first time, I got that. But the thing is, it disappears quite fast. It moves to the transition to the next, like next stage very very quickly. So you don't get to enjoy that beautiful gasoline note. I mean, I happen to love it. Many people hate it. They're happy. They thank God that that's going away fast. They want that next stage, the dry down. I rather have that top note for a very very long time. All right, but then never mind. Whatever you get from this fragrance, still great, still very manly, still awesome. All right. So the center, when it's slowly drying down for this particular batch, like the one I have, excuse me, that one is gonna give you a little bit more floral. It starts right away. It goes to the floral side of things. Okay. The floral is in a such a way. Let me tell you a story, smallest story, because I like to talk about my experiences. Real life experiences. I wore this one time when I bought it. The day I bought it, I had an appointment with the dentist. So I went you know, for the appointment. And what happened was, like, I was standing waiting for the lift, right? I put it on. So, yeah, I like wearing fragrances. I'm going, even though, like, getting my, dental checkup and stuff, still wear fragrances. So actually, one of my friends who's supposed to be like a doctor, who was the doctor, he was like treating me, right? So basically, I was having an appointment. So when I was waiting by the lift, you know, so there's like the lift where it's located. It's like in a hallway. So it's like a passage, So the air is passing by. The air cooler is up on the top, like the air conditioning. At the same time, some air is passing by. So standing there with a bunch of people, nurse, doctors, some students, whatnot, and then some patients. So there were like about 16, 15 to 16 people group. So I was like waiting, and then suddenly I got this, these three doctors walked in, like very good looking guys. Those doctors you see in the TV serials and stuff. So good looking guys, so yeah. So basically, I was like, and I got this, suddenly this air was passing by, and I got this smell, beautiful, beautiful perfume smell, like fragrance. And I was like, damn, that's a good fragrance. I wish my Fahrenheit smelled that good. So I'm like, bit sad. At the same time, I was a bit, like it was pleasant. So I was like happy as well. And then I was like, doctors must have good taste. Then we got to the lift, right? And then the doctors got off on certain floor before I was supposed to go on seventh floor, and they got off on third. And then like I'm like, okay, they left their fragrance, in the lift. So I was like, wow, okay, good stuff. Got out of the lift, went for my appointment, right? So my friend who's a doctor happened to be a dentist. So he's like, hey dude, what's up? And he's like, hey bro, what's up? We're giving them like a hug. So I'm giving them a hug, and then this guy goes like, damn, you smell good. I'm like, do I? He's like, yeah, whatever you're putting on, smell great. So I'm like, let me check my shirt, and I checked my arm and then my shirt. That's the moment I realized it was not the doctors, it was me. So basically, that's my first experience with this when it was brand new. Right away, I knew why this is a legend. All right. So basically, what else you gonna get from this? Opening that gasoline note, as I told you, as a it's reformulated a bit weaker, rather from the previous batches. So it's, but still, by no means it's weak. It doesn't leave your skin in a second. No, you're gonna get performance from this fragrance. As that gasoline fades away, those beautiful, like I just mentioned, those floral notes to you, they happen to come to the party. And it's not perfumey, it's not like perfumey, like, flower bomb or something like, La Nuit de l'Homme, the ladies, Black Opium, or something like Lolita Lampica, or something like what else you can think of. like Viva La Juicy. That's sort of a like perfumey feel. You don't get it from this or Dior's or Chanel's perfumey fragrance for ladies. This one, somehow the florals makes it smell like very manly. All right, very pleasant and very project. It projects like crazy. Like it was a little bit hot that day, but then it really projects in the air. People can smell you 10 to 15 feet away if the breeze is on. All right, that's why one of the reasons I think this is a legend. It's a performer, it's a thing of a beauty. It's a beast in terms of the the performance still. And then on the dry down, the last stage, when it's like about 2 to 3 4 hours, then it starts slowly into that leather. You're gonna get that leather. Yeah, bit like on the animalic side to me, I don't know, but I like it. It's like very manly and potent leather. It's not the sweet leather you get from CH Men. Those are great too, but then this is pure manly. This is like a fragrance for real men. People imagine they have Harley bike, they're on the bikes, they are wearing their boots, their leather jackets and whatnot. Like you, if you're wearing belts, they wear this stuff. All right, and also you get a little bit of the woodsy, the dry down. The cedar is coming and the musk is coming and patchouli. So as you can see from the nose breakdown, just by the nose breakdown, what's happening is it gives you different phases. On the opening you get something, in the middle you get the florals, and the dry down you're getting the leather and the musk and also the patchouli, and then a little bit of vetiver. So it's becoming a green scent. So that's why I say it starts off red, color of passion, and goes slowly to the greenish side of things. All right. So basically, very very unique. I have also, as I mentioned a few days back, I have something, found a cheaper alternative if I want to smell the gasoline note a little bit. Ferrari Zumo. Nice scent, very nice casual scent. It's not that potent as Fahrenheit's gasoline note, but then you still get some of the gasoline. So yeah, I like spraying it, but I don't love it anywhere near, this. This is a must-have, in my opinion, for any guys. If you're a collector, like many people, like I can see they're collecting now. Many people, they have a lot of great fragrance in the collection for designers. They have great taste. I really respect it. But then I would suggest, if you happen to go to Dior, somehow you travel, you find this, try this out. And if you think, you have that patience and you have that maturity where you can appreciate a fragrance over time, and you get to learn it, get to appreciate it, and then get to grow with it, this could be in your arsenal easily. And it's gonna make you smell very unique, because I believe not many people use this anymore. All right. Yes, there is Dior line, Dior Homme Intense, my absolute favorite. There is Dior Homme Sport, Cologne. They have Sauvage, crazy popularity. But then back in the days, whatever they came out with, original concept, that's not visible in Dior's work nowadays. So lucky that we still have this around and it's still selling. So I think this fragrance, it's something that you want to have if you don't want to smell like thousand other guys. That's it. Back in the days, yeah, you'd smell like thousand other guys if you wear this, because everybody used to wear this like crazy. 1 million when it came out, everybody smelled like 1 million. Like crazy. Like all you can smell is 1 million in the air. Same thing happened with this. Back in the days, it was always on the air. But now winter is coming in Bangladesh, and many people are having winter in their country. So I thought this is a perfect time to wear this, and also a very versatile scent. You can wear this almost throughout the whole year, except the summer maybe when it's too hot. But you can, summer cooler days and nights, you can wear this. All right. This one would be great for a date. If you're going for a first date and then you're gonna meet someone, let's say she could appreciate new things, something different, and then she could appreciate something that's more not safe. That sort of a lady. Or even if you happen to see a guy also, you can wear this. So yeah, this is something different. That's what I'm keep saying. So I guess for projection, performance, let me give you a little bit of idea how much in terms of marks. All right. So out of 10 for the fragrance smell, 10 out of 10, no doubt. Longevity and projection, I'll give the, for projection, 9. For longevity, for this, I think it got a little bit softer over the years, so I'm gonna give this an 8.5. I wanted to give it like 9 or 10. I'm giving it like 8.5, all right? For compliments wise, I think unless people are very very particular about that petroleum note, they cannot stand it, and then people who are working near like the gas all the time and they get sick of this, like they can like, they might complain, but otherwise it's a very high class scent as well. Don't think of the petroleum as in like a mechanic or someone's working, by the petrol station. This is a very high class scent, very very good quality, and there until today it's an iconic scent. It's always gonna be iconic scent, always gonna be in men's collection. Those who are grown up, a little bit grown up, maybe people who are over 18 or 20 or up, they can appreciate this, all right? And then let me show you before I finish. I love spraying this stuff, which I hardly spray this, only when I'm having that mood, all right? When you open that bottle cap, very nice cap by the way, you can smell it, very very strong and prominent scent, all right? The sprayer of this are crazy, very very good. You can spray a little bit or you can spray a lot. So let me show you the sprayer, all right? Sprays very softly. Let's go 2. Oh my god, magic 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 time. So pleasant. Dior's Fahrenheit. I get that gasoline, a little bit wet. You can imagine you're putting gas in your car and a little bit sprinkle got on your hands. That's you get from the top note. And yeah, that sort of the citrusy by the side, as you can imagine, like that gasoline, if it had some kids, the mandarin and the citrus fruits, they're the kids, the surrounding holding the daddy's hand. Totally satisfied, if you really want to be satisfied from a fragrance, to wear it for yourself and not for anyone else. Like, you're not trying to impress anyone, or you are not trying to be right away, you're not trying to be like pleasant or safe, but likable. Yeah, you can go with this if you want to go safe on the first time. If you are meeting people and stuff, they don't like this right away, this is sweet and stuff. That one is not, Fahrenheit is not the sweet baby. This is more that violet that comes in, the petroleum, the leather, and then also the woody, the cedar, and in the end you get a little bit of, it's softened down in the end. But then the whole fragrance journey, you're gonna get a lot more than most of the fragrance that you own in the designer game. Such quality, hard, very very hard to find. All right, so get your Fahrenheit, must buy. My recommendation, if you want to stand out in the public and you want to be the man who used to be the real man. I don't know, nowadays it's a bit more playful and a bit more sweet. But if you want to go the manly man, rough and tough man, you like bikes, you like jackets, you like leather, and you want to be hardcore, go with your Fahrenheit. Absolute recommendation. All right, so that's all for now. And do like support me, like the way you are. Every single time I see my videos uploaded, I see like 200 300 videos in like views in 2 3 days. I know people are watching, like I don't care for the likes or shares. If you don't, it's fine. But then I get messages once in a while, people telling me that I'm doing great work, and I know I may be making mistakes because of course I'm not specialist yet. I'm just learning, because I learn from my, as I go, sniffing more fragrances, and I keep watching those great reviewers that we have. I learn from them every day. I watch their reviews over and over again just to learn. I talk to them in personal messages nowadays, so keep encouraging me, it really means a lot to me. And then you watch it and once in a while you tell me the good things, even if you tell me the bad things, like sometimes you criticize. I take it all, I note it down, I try to get it better, all right? And then yeah, I have limitations because fragrances usually, like, they're not cheap, they don't come cheap. Even the cheapest one is not cheap. So basically you need real passion to get it. And I really wish someday I'd be really lucky that I can get all the stuff that I want like so badly, so I can review them for you people who are looking to buy new fragrances, all right? Because I know those who watch, they really love fragrances, and I know the love because I've been growing that love for the last 2 years plus, you know. So I know the journey, the excitement to purchase. So basically, yeah, like me being from Bangladesh, you know, even the Bangladeshi brothers that support me, thank you guys, you know, like really means a lot. All right. And I really hope we get to see some reviewers from Bangladesh coming up, doing some work, because Bangladesh, let me tell you guys one thing about Bangladesh. People here, you know, many of you don't know, for the rest of the part of the world, like in Bangladesh, we have passionate people, we have people who have money with good taste. They own whole lot more fragrances that I do. I only own about 100, but these people, they have their shelves and stuff. They buy the niche, and I know many of them, they don't like to brag about it. But the thing is, they're more shy. But then trust me, if Chanel or Dior was in this country, they would be making so much more money than many of other parts of the world. They really could do, you know, like people our from our country, we travel to other countries, Dubai, we go States, UK, just to get some fragrance. We go purchase it there like crazy because of the love for fragrances that men and even women, they have the knowledge. They have very great taste and knowledge as well. So I really wish we could get some great brands get down here in Bangladesh, and I really hope our community gets stronger, and you know, people share their views and their collection as well. So yeah, I just took a little bit time just talk about my country. So watch out designer fragrance, you know, like designer houses, you know, we have a lot of consumers and people who appreciate fragrance in this country. We are mad about fragrances, and we have the buck to pay because we really appreciate good fragrances. All right, so that's all for now. Hope you guys take care. Who are in Bangladesh, keep enjoying the winter, and those who are enjoying the winter overseas, all right, keep enjoying, keep smelling good, you know, be positive. All right, that's all I always say. Have a nice day, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.